Hello, a dream has come true. I've met my hero, Jeremy Vine.
Amanda,
it's amazing.
It's so great.
I've just watched 2 hours of Jeremy putting out his show here at BBC, 7.6 and one person extra listening today. That's me and my mum. Anyway, Jeremy, thank you so much. Tell us about the show today.
Total pleasure. Oh, I never remember what we've had on the show. We just did a thing on stone stacking. We had a woman from Pussy Riot, the Russian punk band, in who I gather was signing her books in the green room topless, somebody said, but I don't know if that's true or not. So I don't know if Steve Wright caught up with that. What else? What did we do in the first hour?
We did the prison one. That was a horrible story.
Yes, sentences that go on for 10 years when they're supposed to go on for a few months. Let me just turn this a little tiny bit. And there was something else. I mean, by the time it's funny because it flushes the whole thing, and then we're on to the next day.
Lord Faulkner came in with all his weight loss.
That was the prison thing. What was the very first
and then we did
item?
Burma. I'm saying It's not like I even did anything.
No,
I just watched.
There's part of the enterprise here. This is great. The Starship.
Yeah. Well, Jeremy, I also heard you on Saturday with Richard Coles being interviewed because you've written a book.
I have. I wish I had a copy to flash around. My book is called What I Learned. It came about because I realised I'd taken 25,000 calls on this in this studio, and I should ask myself. Not
mine yet.
No. Well, have you not rung in?
Well, I've tweeted you, Jeremy.
Oh, right. Have I read it out or not?
Sadly, no. But now you're going to see my name. I'm going to be on top of your list.
Yeah, that's true. So 25,000 calls, and I suppose in summary, in a sentence, it says that the listener's wisdom or life experience is becoming more essential than expertise, and I don't know whether that's a good thing, but if you want to interview somebody about Lyme disease, do you choose a doctor or do you choose a patient who's got it? Because we're so tooled up with information now that expertise or experience is a form of expertise almost. I'm trying to get my head around it. So my analogy is you've got astronomers and astronauts. We used to always ask astronomers about space because they got telescopes. Now we ask astronauts because they've actually walked on the moon.
So they are the experts.
Well, I don't want to say that because there's real danger. I mean, we had somebody the other day ring up, when we had the murder figures came out and they had dropped, and a woman said that these figures cannot be true. There was a murder in my village 2 years ago. And I'm thinking, well, hang on, that's not a contradiction. So once you go for the first person account, it's quite dangerous actually. But I think increasingly we're in this world, what I call iPower, where everything revolves around everything revolves around us.
Yeah.
And you can decide that if the world is flat, it's flat, and obviously that's a bit worrying. And then we get Trump and we get Brexit and we get these senses that we're getting surprised the whole time. It's no longer top down. It's not experts. And even in this studio, I am the listener. I'm the one who they have the news. The audience has the news. I'm the listener. Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
It's completely changed.
I love. You did something the other day about little microscopic cameras on bees. I mean, you cover such amazing stories. So it's always a pleasure to listen. And I'm always in the car and I'm turning up Jeremy Vine. So to be with him is amazing. So Jeremy, thank you. And you're about to go and record something, and then it's Eggheads tonight.
Do you know yes, Eggheads is on, but that's recorded obviously from a few months ago. I'm actually about to do Points of View, which is a 55-year-old program where we basically say ring us if you hate our shows. And it's such a BBC thing, and people ring up and they don't like, the coverage of Songs of Praise or the Mastermind or whatever, and they got the usual complaints about sound, and it's something a bit joyful. Oh, look, we've got some messages here. Wow, get you, says Ruth Goodwin.
Woo, woo.
Carol Alarcon.
She's from Peru. My husband's Peruvian, so it's hola, buenos días de Peru. Hola, ¿qué tal?
Hola, buenos días, Peru. Hey, Joanna.
Hi, Joe.
This is good. It's happening.
Yes, it's been awesome being here. I help people get into the press, and so meeting you, maybe we can get them one step further.
Yeah, well, I think you do a great job because people it's a new environment with social media, and trying to work out how to spread messages and all that is very necessary. I was talking to somebody 10 years ago, but it was a water company, and they said they just had a fax machine in their press office, and I thought it's unbelievable how behind some people are, And
how we're all reporting with our iPhones, which is also the I. What did you just call us a minute ago?
Well, iPower is about how we think the world revolves around us, but that's yes, but then of course such powerful first-person stories now. They're amazing. They go around the world. It's amazing
in an instant. Well, Jeremy, thank you so much. Thanks, been awesome.
Amanda.
We're going to do a little selfie now because I did wish it was going to happen, inshallah. So thank you everybody for joining again. Thank you, Jeremy. Adios.
Thank you. Adios.